how much is that? What's our impact going to be? What are the cost savings and other system enhancements? You know, I'm going to ask questions that I read in the same magazine where I saw the advertisement about the firewall. I want to know. You know, but I'm not, you know, I'm doing it because I'm uncomfortable with the information that's been presented, and I'm trying to get at a better understanding of the problem. So I think one thing is, you know, don't, except in small organizations, you should try to avoid asking your CEO for small decisions. Ask for the commitment you need from them, and the financial commitment, and that's usually at an initiative level, and much less. So the commitment that you want is to make our systems secure so that we cannot expose ourselves to risk as an organization. There are a lot of ways that we can do that. Here, I think, is the most important way for us to start. You know, and even starting with something like, I know that you want to increase the number of online donations we have. To increase it, we need to be more secure with our individuals. You know what I mean? So tell me that little story very quickly. And it's this, every time you see me nod, I am 1 second closer to saying yes and not asking a series of questions, because you're answering those questions as you go. You know, I'm sort of mentally checking them off. I also think, you know, the continuum, thinking of your CEO from barrier to partner is very good. And I think that you have to think about the technology. I think of the technology decision as a continuum too. It's a decision about an initiative that's made a piece at a time, right? With the buy-in to the problem, you know, the understanding the solutions have been looked at, and then ultimately, you know, committing to your recommendations. I also know that it's very good to ask very specifically for the money that you need and the resources that you need, and to be very honest about the variance. So there is nothing, I mean, all of you have probably had a tech problem where somebody has said, I just need your computer for 15 minutes to fix it. And 2 days later, when you're going, where is my email? You know, you just wish they'd said it was going to be 2 days. So I really want to know, if you don't give me the, like, if everything goes perfectly number. You know, give me the real number so I know what commitment I'm making, because that's going to help keep me from getting down the line and saying, well, you just hit $50,000 and you're not done, except you're done, because I'm not giving you any more money. Because that's how much I agreed to give.
I think as an IT guy, whenever we gave a number to a CEO, when we gave a number to our boss, we put on 30%, and when we gave on a number to our CEO, we put on another 20%. I mean, big things. Things we knew were going to take 12 weeks. The CEO was told we're going to take 24 weeks. And then when they took 18 weeks, it was a huge win. Huge win. Even though we were wrong to begin with when we estimated.
And the reason that I want that, I mean, you could go in danger of going too far, but I think that's absolutely right? And the reason that I want that, and the more complex the problem is, maybe the more I want to know about that percent. Like, it could be as low as this.
And we actually
told
people that we were putting those.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not like we're hiding anything.
No. But the reason that I want that is because when I'm balancing it against all the other things that we could do in my head, I need to know what that cost is, and what the ongoing cost on the organization and the people is going to be. And I need to know that it might be big enough to last long enough that we're going to have to slow down hiring. Or we're going to have to make a decision not to do something else. Or, God, you know, that grant, I only have 60% certainty I'm getting that grant in. And I have to have more certainty before I can say yes to this, because there's a really good chance that that's part of what's going to pay for this. But so get me to agree to a dollar amount and get that stuff in writing. Like, you know, make sure that we've really committed. And the writing depends on the organization, right? We do a whole series of functional specs and costs that we sign off on because of the size of our organization. But it can also just be the line item in the budget, right? There are a lot of ways to get it in writing, but you want the thing that you can look back to and you can be sure that you've all agreed to. Because I think that's also one of the confusing things, is some IT projects take long enough, but by the time they happen, there may be a different understanding of what we have agreed to up front. Right? So so I end up being disappointed because what I remember was the rock bottom number. You know, or that it was 12 weeks or whatever else. So